What every photographer needs, who also happens to have a garage, is a drop background hanging from the ceiling to easily take portraits and other photography stuff. So today we are going to mount a backdrop system on this wall, which makes it easy to elevate and lower the background whenever you want to take photos. In this case, we have a brown color background, which is 2.72 meters wide. We need a drill, we need screws, we need a laser, which I'm going to put up now. We need the rollers to be inserted in each end of the background. And we need the roll down mount wall system from CARUBA itself. We have two pieces of this, one on each side of the roll. So when you are in a garage like this, which is done by cladding, and all the electrical system is hidden behind these plates, it's very important to check if there are any electric cables on the back. In this case, we are going to mount these hangers as high as possible against the roof beams. So I know that this area of about approximately 30 centimeters is the zone where I'm gonna have to check. And in my garage here, we have these small plates on the top, which makes it very easy to just screw them out and check if there are anything there. And just in case, when I built the garage, I also took some pictures to document where the cables are, so I pretty much know where it should be. Here you can see a picture. It's this zone up here, and the electric cables is all the way up to the beams, and the screws will be in top and bottom of these hangers. So I'm gonna have to start with checking where those cables are, and we are doing things like this. You don't need to rush, because that's when things are going wrong. I know that my background is going from here to there about 2.7 meters. So I'll check the area from this beam to the beam over there. And here we have a problem, because after I mounted the wall plates, I also mounted a rack system for some speakers in the roof. And this is now in the way for this screw. So I probably have to remove this temporarily, like this. And now I have full access to this screw, I hope. Yep. Now we have to be careful so the speakers don't fall down. We got no car in here right now, so that's probably a good thing. Now I'm able to see where the cables are. And this cable is all the way up here against that beam. And but I will triple check this so I am sure to not hit the cable, because I don't want to call the electrician on a Saturday. You know what? I probably should take off the whole plate, which takes a little more time, but it could save us a lot of time instead of damaging the cables. If I'm lucky, I can just unmount them here and let one of the screws stay put and just swing this plate a little bit. No, I have to take it down like this. And now we can see the whole corrugated pipe where the electric cable is in. And now I can take a pencil and mark where I can put the rack, if I'm able to find a pencil. Here we have one. And maybe I should take one of the hangers to check where the holes are coming. So when I put back the plates, I am 100% sure that I'm not hitting the cable. And now I see that it can be a little difficult to screw this right under the beam, so I have to take it a little down. But now I know if I am in the middle of the plate, I don't hit anything but the insulation there. Yep. So now I'm going to fasten this bracket at once before I forget where it's safe to put the screws. And then I need this leveler to get it straight vertical, and I need 4 screws, but I take up 2 of the screws at first, and then I fully screw the bracket when I also have fastened the other one. Okay, there we go. And then we probably have to mount these end pieces into the roll to know the exact length of the background. And the fine thing with this is also that if you have a white background, you can also watch movies on this with a projector. Oh, it's too big. No. Is this going to expand? Probably. Yeah, I haven't done any one of these before, but it looks like these are going to expand when you tighten the screw here in the end. And you see this gap is getting bigger and it's expanding inside the CARUBA roll like this. Maybe it's easier to just measure out 2.72 meters than to try and hold the roll up into the air. It's a little tedious to do this alone, but now I have this green line in center of the screw holes. So now I know that the distance is 2.72 meters from those screw holes on the right side of the bracket onto the other side and the other bracket. So I'm measuring from this point here. I am marking 2 meters and we need 72 centimeters more, which is here. And I am checking if I have done this right. 2 meters and 72 centimeters. And this CARUBA says 2.72 meters. Then we have to assume this is right. And this is now just in this cross section between those two plates. And I can check the image again. Maybe I have no cables there. One plate and 2 plates. And there is no cable right there. As you can see here in the image, the cable starts there and we are going to mount the bracket in this area, which makes it safe for us to just screw and don't take down the plate. And the fine thing about these brackets is that you could also use them as hangers for drying up clothes, working clothes or tents, other outdoor gear, and whatever you need. I'll have to adjust this laser. Hold on so you don't fall down. And now I also have to know, I also had to know the level from over there. So now the laser would come in handy to show me that. I am marking along this line, so I have guidance points to put up the bracket after I have removed the laser. I'm putting the laser up into the roof to get high enough, and now I can take a measure from this line and up to the first hole, which gives me the exact mounting point, and that's 55 millimeters exact. This stair is so bad, I have to buy another one. There is the point I'm marking with a star, so I'm really sure where it goes. And remember, this is the right side of the bracket, the same place as the other one. So we get the 2.72 meters on the right place. It's a little difficult to drill when you're not able to push horizontally because you're afraid to tip over on the stair. There we go. And we're doing the vertical level again. Well, I'm using a photography camera, the A7R3, to film this video, which means I only have a 30-minute limit on the clips. So of course the camera had shut down when I was on the right bracket, but I luckily got the most of it. What I've done now is that I have fully screwed the bracket with 4 screws over there. Now I'm fully screwing the left bracket over here. And I said that I took the chance to mount the bracket properly before I check the background and the 2.72 meter length. Because if it's wrong, it's wrong. It's a human error. And we're doing it all over again, or just adjusting it a little bit. But maybe not today. We can do it another day. We're not in a rush. This should be fun and no hurries. Now I have to mount this this speaker bracket again into the same hole. I have the other screw here in my pocket. And the reason why I'm doing this video right now is that I have to practice because it has been a little short on the videos lately. It has been a lot to do at work, and YouTube hasn't been the priority of mine right now, but we do it whenever we can. This is a little hard. Maybe I should tighten this a little bit. Move it. Okay. I'm breathing like that. Make sure it doesn't fall down. And now I am crossing my fingers for this to work. If not, I am doing something else and getting back to this another time. Make sure you don't have any screws on the garage floor, which drills itself into the tires on your car. So how do I do this alone? Is it possible? Yes, of course it's possible, but is it easy? I don't know. I can't see both ends of the background roll at the same time, so just take a chance. And now I'm talking a lot, but I'm not sure if I'm including all the talking in the video or if I will just cut it out and just show the video with some music and maybe some text. This is in the guide there, but it's probably have to turn this a little bit around. And Mark, I have never done this before, so this is my first time, and maybe I could show how relatively quick and easy this is to do by yourself. And what's very important now is that it's hanging sturdy, so it doesn't fall down on the car. I'm really not sure how I am going to get this rolling without falling down. There is a knob here which you can turn, which probably is the right knob. But now I have to practice a little bit to make sure that this is done correct. I think it's done correct, but I don't bother doing that now. I'm just hanging it there, and we have some very smart things to roll this down, but I think I'm going to do that another day. But we have 3 sets of these in different colors, and there is room for 3 rolls up there. So if you are hanging that on the roll, you can stand on the floor and just elevate and lower it as much as you can. So there is a background hanging using, I'm going to use it for, there is a background hanging, ready to use for photography, video, drying up your outdoor stuff, or just watching a movie on a projector on the wall. Thank you and goodbye.